It's just a nice vibe, man. The culture, the fashion, the architecture. A real mix of different cultures, different backgrounds that's blended into that city. And I think it's that attraction of the city, also the project in Paris Saint-Germain. The commercial value of the players that they've got, like Neymar now, Kylian Mbappe. Bex went there. Do you know what I mean? Zlatan, big players that could have really gone anywhere in the world but chose to come there. At a club that wasn't renowned for winning European trophies. Why is Buffon gone there? Dani Alves, these are serial winners. Tuchel, he's a really interesting character, and I can't wait to get there, to be honest, to speak to him. I'm really intrigued by him, and they've positioned themselves so well from a commercial point of view. They've got that added to the value of Jordan that they've added to their brand. Whoa, I like this. This is me.
This is the new collection.
This is me. It's a great story. They add that little ingredient of European success. The world's their oyster. PSG is new by footballing standards. It's 50 years old in 2020. It was formed by a group of Paris businessmen in order to give a major European city a major club. Their best period was the mid-90s. Where the likes of Yuri Djorkaeff and Rai took them to the European Cup Winners' Cup. They were great times, but it fell apart in 2006 when their big backers Canal Plus left the club. The club flirted with relegation, and they were second best to a dominant Lyon side. But in 2011, it all changed. Nasser Al Khelaifi and the Qatar Sporting Group brought into the club. They invested in the team and the brand. They want to celebrate being Parisian, and they want to be a trendsetter in football culture. Recently, they linked up with Air Jordan to release special kits, and they are proper fashionistas. So how did the collaboration with Jordan come?
We have a CEO, Nasser Al Khelaifi, who's very, very into the lifestyle.
Okay.
He's into the whole merchandising. And 3 years ago, Nike came to see him and proposed the collaboration, the Jordan collaboration.
Wow.
It took us about 2 years to work on the products. He decides a lot on what goes into the products. And it was last September when we came out with the launch of the brand, which has been very, very successful.
Whoa, I like this. This is me.
This is the new collection.
This is me.
Will Smith wears this one.
Yeah?
Yeah, he loves this one.
Where's the vape stuff?
We have one item left. I think we left it just for you.
Yeah.
But this guy right here, Guillaume,
Hey.
has been working with us for the past 2 years.
Good.
He used to run the communication of a very famous store in Paris called Colette.
Okay.
And so he has all the contacts with all the
fashion.
brands. Fashion, high fashion.
You must be the first club to have brought someone in who concentrates on lifestyle, on fashion.
I think first ever.
You're the first guy, yeah?
First ever.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And one of the objectives is to become one of the best sports brands in the world. And I think that we're seeing it happening when we open the stores in a place like Tokyo. First club to open in Tokyo. It's so successful, we're going to open the second one. You know, when we see kids in the UK, in Germany, in Thailand, in Morocco, in New York, wearing our Jordan products, you come to Paris, you're not a fan, but you go and buy the Paris cap.
Yeah.
That's what we want. It's like when you go to New York, you buy a New York Yankee cap. We're the only club to have that, and we'll have that for the next 2 seasons.
That's what I was going to say. So will you be exclusive to Jordan?
Yeah, exclusive.
Say, for instance, like another team who is sponsored by Nike. Say, listen, we want the Jordan brand.
Yeah, it's impossible.
It's impossible.
The deal that Nasser made, the original deal, 3 years exclusivity for us, no other clubs in Europe. So no other Nike clubs in Europe can wear
For 3 years.
for 3 years. Maybe we'll try to add some more years, but yeah, for 3 years. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool, man. I love it. This is just more than football. That's what I love about it.
For us, it's a way to expand the brand. You know, you have the traditional football fans. The kids go and they buy their stuff. We have a lot of women coming also to buy products. We have about 3,000 products.
Obviously, this is all lifestyle. This is branding for Paris Saint-Germain, for Jordan, etc. But you see, when you buy a player now, are you looking for their commercial value as well, not only their ability, because of what you're trying to create as a brand here?
Back to basic, for us, the most important is the sports. Nasser's objective was to really build and find the best players to put in the team. And after that, you know, then you work with them.
What they're doing off the pitch is amazing. Listen, I ain't seen nothing like that. Who's the best player? Him? Who do you play like? Similar? Neymar. And I said to my kids the other day, our daddy's going to Paris. What are you going in Paris for? I'm going to Paris Saint-Germain, see some of the players, see the manager and that. Dad, don't come back without some Paris Saint-Germain Jordan stuff, please. They didn't ask me for an Mbappe shirt. They didn't ask me for Neymar shirt. They said, Dad, the Jordan stuff, please. Can't get it nowhere, sold out. Use your contacts. So that tells you they're doing something crazy off the pitch. They're doing it right. Paris Saint-Germain are different to everyone else at the moment. And it's exciting times, but they understand that they have to win as well off the pitch. They have to be successful on the pitch, as well as what they're doing off the pitch for it all to marry together. We've just found this piece here. Like, we're in a brand new area of the stadium, all been redeveloped, but they've kept this history here. This is the Cup Winners' Cup, 96 team. All the players have signed it here. So obviously we've got all the new, but they keep the history. That's what they're trying to achieve here. When people say, oh, would you love to have played here? It's difficult. I climbed the mountain to get to Man United, where I was at a club where I was winning every year. And so to leave that, to go anywhere, has always been difficult. No matter where. I got asked to go to many clubs like Real Madrid or Barcelona, but I was winning and I couldn't risk losing that winning feeling again. So I never left until I had to. Similar, you need this, man. The players need to see the history, man. I don't care. That's so important. Some people say, oh, it adds pressure. It ain't pressure. That's inspiration. They've got a winning mentality in France. They win every year. But I can understand they want to shift that into Europe. They want to win the Champions League. How are they going to shift that mindset?
Paris Saint-Germain looked absolutely brilliant in the first game. They played Barcelona off the park. 4-0 could be something special. It could be history.
The fans in the stadium will be nervous thinking about Barcelona, Barcelona, Barcelona.
5-1, that means the scores are level on aggregate.
Because they'll be scarred by that, trust me.
Can you believe this? Pinch yourself, that really happened. Barcelona's 6th goal to take them through.
As a manager, this is the type of hurdle he's got to get over. How's he going to do that? How's he going to change the mindset of these players? There's so many questions, man. But they need to win, innit? They need to win the Champions League. I'm intrigued to see how they keep going, man. Why Paris Saint-Germain?
What a save from Buffon!
They've won everything there is to win in the game. Is it just because the city, they wanted to have a lifestyle? Because that's the word that keeps coming up, is lifestyle, lifestyle, with the branding. Did they believe in the dream, the vision to win something here, win the Champions League? Did they want to be part of that, rewriting a new history, a new chapter in this football club? Dani Alves, man. Ridiculous player. I think he's the best right-back I've seen. Definitely best right-back I've played against. He played in probably the best club side to be seen in the Barcelona team to beat my team twice. Since he's gone, they've not replaced him at Barcelona. They've not been the same. Eccentric. He has eccentric fashion taste. Not stuff I'd wear, I've got to be honest. It's a bit out there for me, man, but he wears it well. Oh, you okay? Good. You You okay?
Okay.
Fashion. I know you love fashion. Was that a big reason to come to Paris? Because this is the fashion center?
Tô no melhor.
And Jordan with the
cenário,
clothes,
né?
the Jordan, the Nike,
No.
with the kit you like?
I like.
Yeah?
I love it. You love too, huh?
I love, man. I love.
Yes,
I love.
I know. Mas eu vim no melhor lugar, cara. Eu vim no lugar perfeito para tudo isso. Meus designs favoritos são daqui. E eu tô na Disney agora. Vim para Disney. Euro Disney.
So let me take you back to Barcelona days. So who were the leaders in the change room at Barcelona?
Assim, a gente tem vários líderes dentro de um vestiário, dentro de um time, né? Tem o líder que é aquele que impressiona, impõe um respeito, assim, porque é forte, porque que era Puyol nesse caso, né? E depois a gente tinha os líderes técnicos, que era o Xavi, que era o Messi. E tinha os líderes loucos, né? Que era eu, Pinto também. Esses aí éramos os líderes loucos, que é necessário na equipe para que o ambiente seja suave.
They've done it at Wembley again.
Embarrassing. It numbed you.
Barcelona, champions of Europe.
Bearing in mind we'd won the league both times. We went into that game as champions of England, played in the Champions League final, and both summers were ruined because you couldn't enjoy it because you'd been embarrassed so much in both of them finals. We prepared to come and press. How did you prepare for us?
Eu acredito que esse foi o grande erro do Manchester United. Porque é o que o Barcelona mais gosta, que as equipes venham pressionar elas. O Barcelona não gosta de jogar quando a equipe espera, porque não tem tanto espaço quando as equipes esperam. E a gente sabia que era a única coisa que a gente sabia, que o Manchester United ia pressionar a gente, e preparamos tipo a armadilha bem preparada, e colocamos, em vez do Messi na frente, colocamos o Messi no meio para ganhar essa superioridade.
I knew it. See, this is me. I have a not argument, but I didn't agree to tactics with Ferguson. He wanted to press. I always said, I think we should stay. But Ferguson, how he win is to be aggressive all the time. This is his nature. So as a players, you follow the manager.
Yeah, but for this, he's winning a lot.
Yeah, exactly. Why PSG? Why Paris?
Porque eu gosto do desafio. Eu lembro que quando eu mudei do Sevilha para o Barcelona, eu tinha uma oferta com muito mais benefício financeiro e uma equipe que também ganhava, que era do Real Madrid, um grande clube. E eu decidi ir para o Barça, porque o Barça era uma equipe que estava reconstruindo a sua história, e é a mesma sensação que eu senti quando eu troquei a Juventus pelo PSG. Porque a Juventus é uma equipe sólida, a Juventus é uma equipe que já ganha durante muito tempo na Itália, mas a Juventus ela não me apaixonava tanto quanto o projeto do PSG na construção disso. Isso aí é o que mais me alucina, assim, como jogador de futebol, como atleta.
As well, you speak about your experience, Buffon as well. Two huge legends of the game yourselves, and him, and winners, their mentality to know how to win. Do you feel responsibility coming into this team to help them maybe land the Champions League, to change the mentality?
Eu acredito que na minha maneira de ver, o Gigi ele saiu da comodidade dele. Então, quando você sai da sua comodidade, você aumenta a sua chance de conseguir seus objetivos em outros lugares, que não seja aquele. Porque, para mim, o Gigi ele tentou esse objetivo tantas vezes na Juve, que estava um pouco cômodo. Tanto é que ele chegou já em inúmeras finais e não conseguiu ganhar. Que eu acredito que esse é o nosso desafio, esse é o meu desafio, esse é o desafio do Gigi.
Your manager, tell me about this manager. What does he mean to you?
It's incredible. A gente coincide aqui com uma das... Eu sempre falo, é um alemão com alma brasileira. A atmosfera que ele faz, o trabalho, é tipo assim... Ele resgatou o prazer de você vir pro trabalho, de você fazer as coisas com um belo sorriso, com uma energia lá no alto. E ele me faz relembrar o Pepe, me faz relembrar muito o Pepe nisso. Faz com que as coisas se facilite bastante. Tem muito cabeça dura, mas ele consegue no jeitinho dele.
35 years old, yeah?
Yeah.
38 trophies. When do you stop, man?
Never.
Never?
Never stop.
What
No,
motivates you? What keeps you going?
E ganhar é um vício. Ganhar é vício. Ganhar quando você ganha agora, você já está pensando no que é que você vai ganhar depois. Meu objetivo é, sem dúvida nenhuma, poder desfrutar de uma nova Copa do Mundo. Sei que falta muito tempo, mas eu acredito que as coisas na vida você tem que colocar o foco no seu objetivo.
Listen, thank you very much, man. Pleasure.
Thank you for coming.
Gigi Buffon, seriously, like, you're talking like legends of goalkeeping. He's right in the mix. He's in the conversation straight away. No two ways about it. Oh, he's been around for years. I was like, what a save that is, by the way. Champions League final. And he was an intimidating figure on that pitch, man. When he was there, you knew he was about a big lump as well.
Oh, what a save from Buffon!
His first game, straight away, endeared him to them fans, no doubt.
Ciao, Rio. Ciao.
Listen, I want to start with somebody who's won so much, like you, at your age,
Yes.
stage of your career, they retire,
Yes.
like me. I retired, but you're still doing it. How and why are you still doing this?
Because I feel something to do more for my life, for me, for my career. And when PSG called me, I understand immediately that life wanted to give me another opportunity, another chance to continue playing. PSG, it's a new team that tried to win an important trophy and important challenge. It's not simple to arrive and to buy a new player to win immediately the trophy or Champions League.
I read up on you before, and I know that you're interested in mental health. It's an issue that gets pushed aside a lot. What is your experiences with mental health?
I fell down in it in 2003, before the European in Portugal. And for me, it's been a difficult period, but because I can answer in Italian, because it's no, ho cercato, ne parlavo con i miei familiari e più che altro ho cercato di trovare degli stimoli mentali, e quindi ogni giorno mi inventavo qualcosa, andavo a delle mostre di pittura, di arte, mi interessavo, leggevo tanti giornali di finanza, di storia, e quindi il cercare di dare degli stimoli al mio cervello è stato molto importante. Devo dire che io ho capito subito che dovevo trovare la soluzione da solo. Perché? Perché trovare la soluzione da solo significava migliorare me stesso e avere più rispetto e fiducia in me stesso.
The English fans, they want to know.
Ah.
Did you have any offers ever to come to England?
Ho avuto, diciamo, quando ero ragazzo c'era Ferguson, quando giocavo a Parma c'era Ferguson che mi ha seguito tantissimo per 2 o 3 anni e mi mandava sempre a vedere. Solo che in quel momento per me Parma era il mio mondo e non me la sentivo di andare via. Dopo ho avuto un'offerta importantissima del Manchester City, quando ha incominciato a diventare la squadra e voleva cominciare a diventare la squadra più importante d'Europa. Il primo acquisto che voleva fare era il sottoscritto, però poi sono rimasto alla Juve.
Bringing it back to Paris, Kylian Mbappé,
Sì,
superstar.
sì.
Tell me about him.
Kylian è un talento, secondo me, incredibile e può ancora migliorare. Anzi, deve migliorare perché la natura gli ha dato delle qualità incredibili e io mi aspetto che Kylian faccia tutto questo per se stesso, ma anche per noi. Io quando ho scelto di venire a Parigi, tra le motivazioni c'erano anche il fatto che sapevo di giocare con dei campioni come lui e come Neymar. Questo è stato per me un motivo sicuramente importante.
What equals success for Mr. Buffon here at Paris Saint-Germain?
Io devo dire che sono qua e sono venuto qua perché avevo la certezza di poter dare ancora qualcosa di importante. E il calcio per oggi non mi ha mai deluso e non mi ha mai tradito e quindi vivo sempre costantemente con questa fiducia, cioè la fiducia che secondo me la vita ci riserverà e mi riserverà un qualcosa di bello ancora più avanti.
Listen, well, thank you very much, man.
Thank you.
Appreciate your time.
Thanks, Rio.
And good luck. Nice stadium, isn't it? Imagine when it's going off in here. Who's like the fan favourite here? Mbappe? Cavani?
Cavani! Oh, what a goal!
See, from outside, yeah, you're saying probably 3 or 4 players before you even mentioned Cavani.
Edinson Cavani!
Wow. So he's been here the longest, the work ethic, the goals, he's a record goal scorer. Obvious reasons, but that doesn't get fed to you when you're outside of Paris. So the ultras and everyone, they love Cavani. Wow. Thomas Tuchel sounds like a manager who's a student of the game, simple as that. He's someone you can sit, you listen to his press conferences, there's always a little nugget that comes out of it that you go, oh, he thinks about the game a bit differently.
You said you were past Plan B. So what plan are we at now? Plan D?
I don't think he's got, in England, a huge reputation, but listen, there's no doubt in my mind that his name will be recognised now. When you watch his teams, he's not scared to mix up his tactics. His journey's been interesting as well. He was a waiter for a period of time when he retired, and he's followed a similar pathway up until joining PSG as Klopp. Rio, nice to see you. And you. Good luck. Thank you very much for your time. I saw you guys play at Old Trafford. It was a hugely different performance against Liverpool, the way that you played. Yeah. Was that down to personnel, or was that a tactical difference?
It was a tactical difference and a huge difference in our mentality. A big difference. Like what you could see and I could see from outside in Anfield, we were not ready to battle with a team like Liverpool at that moment. And we changed the dressing room, changed the mentality, changed the energy in the team.
How
changed.
did you do that?
Well, it's how long do we have? This was like, it was an everyday process, really an everyday process to bring the group together and to make everybody also clear that everybody has to give a part of his ego.
And with teams that I played in, I always found that there was always a poignant moment where you say the penny's dropped with the squad. Something happens, a moment in the game, a goal. Do you think the Man United game could be that for your team? Because it feels like that for me.
I hope so, yeah. It felt very good. I totally agree with you. There are these key moments. Sometimes it's It's moments like we had against Marseille when people came late for a meeting and we left them out, and Kylian was one of them, and he stepped in Marseille and scoring a goal, like, you know, and had the hard talks after this and this week to clear things out, and but in the end this builds the glue that holds things together. And,
you brought me to a question I had later actually about dealing with big players, superstars with egos. How do you approach that type of scenario?
Not to worry too much about it. In the end, there are also guys like standing with a ball under their arm, like when they were 6 or 5 at the beach or on the street or wherever. So find what drives this guy. Find this little guy in the superstar, like, and to approach this guy. And of course, be straight, be honest. I'm glad I want to have a connection with my players and give them also the responsibility. I mean, if you have guys like we have, it's not possible that they just take care about their own. You have been an unbelievable personality and player yourself. I'm pretty sure you took not only care about yourself, be professional on time after training, but when you're a big player, you also take care about the dressing room.
You talk so well about the game. I've watched many interviews that you've done. Would you consider yourself one of the game's big thinkers?
Well, I can say I think a lot about football, and I discuss a lot. I have to say I discuss a lot with my staff, because in talking about it brings me closer to thoughts I follow and to ideas I follow, because I cannot present every idea I have to a team and to players. I feel it like as a gift to work in football on this kind of level with these players, and it's every day a pleasure to be on the field and to smell the grass and to see the talent and to be close to a dressing room and to laugh also.
As a manager, who would you look at as for influences in terms of management?
Well, when I have the time, like in my 2 years off, I try to meet guys also out of football, like managers, like other coaches from other sports. Of course, a big influence for me was Pep. I watch a lot of games. I watch a lot of different games in different leagues on the television, and I would say that I learn a lot, and I get a lot of influences from that. Sometimes it's a minute, sometimes it's a 15 minutes, a whole hour. I say like, wow, did you see this change? I think they changed formation. I think he played like this against this. Can we add this to us? Because I think it's a similar player to one of our players. Can we show it to him? Like, it's more or less like this.
I've seen the interaction you have with the players here, also on TV. They seem to take to you. Neymar even called you a genius the other day. Do you take pride in making sure that you're more than just a manager to these players? There's a interaction with you.
And I'm happy with that, because I don't do this like... I'm not a kind of a coach where I go in like this is my rules of coaching and this is my rules of leading. I'm also who I am, and I'd love to be close to my players and close to my stuff. I like to hug somebody and to feel somebody, and I'm happy when the players here, a lot of Italian guys, South American guys, they like this as well. Like my French players also, they're happy, and a little bit similar to a family. Yeah? You can be close, but still, or maybe you have to be close to speak honestly to each other. And I try to be friendly every day, but not to be friends. So this is maybe the smart line or the thin line that you have to create. You know, maybe you can tell me. I would be interested, because even if you don't think about it, but you have to do it for the team, for the club, for yourself. But you have to do it also a little bit for the coach and the staff. You have to feel it, like you. You have to give. You have to give, and you have to love to give. Like you also like to see that. Like, yes, I do it also for the coach. Yes, I mean. And that brings me to Gigi Buffon, Dani Alves, 2 hugely experienced players with trophies upon trophies behind them. What do you expect them to bring to this squad, more than just football? And they do every day. When I see Dani train here, it's a gift. I told him honestly, hey, my friend, I'm so proud now. I can say I'm the coach of Dani Alves. It means a lot, because I watched all your games, and I could see even in training, the guy he has such a determination to do his stuff right. He pushes everybody around him to the limit, and the same with Gigi. And Gigi, for example, is total different character than Dani. super friendly, super humble, super nice guy to everybody. Even if a defender makes a mistake in front of his goal in training, it's the goal, he's like, yeah, come on, grande, 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 grande. And I was like, in Germany, you get the worst, the worst audio of your goalkeeper, and he will kill you. Yeah. Gigi goes like, yeah, grande, 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 ancora. And so I go like, really? And it opens your mind, and it's like, for me, it's an everyday learning experience with them.
What's the pool of talent like here, and how important is that for you to introduce young players?
I think it's super important for every club to have this, and it's very important to give this opportunity to youngsters from the academy, and to mix the group and always with youngsters, and to challenge the group with the youngsters. And at the same time, it's super difficult for the youngsters in clubs like this, like one of the most famous, most popular clubs in Europe. I'm the first one to give them a hard time, but at the same time, they need to feel confident. If they feel in fear, if they feel like intimidated, you will never see their potential. Very important that it has to be like an orchestra. Everybody has his role, and that you can tell the youngster, okay, today you do this. This is the moment to attack. This is the moment to defend. This is the moment to pass. This is the moment to dribble. This is your place. That he has a clear imagination of what to do. Because if you just put him in and let him play by intuition, I think it's too much for them.
It's important that I think I always argue with a lot of my friends about that, and don't try and play other people's role. Obviously, you allow imagination.
Yeah.
But
of
if
course.
you're trying to be 2 or 3 different things, it's not going to be successful.
No, not at all. Not at all. And it's very important that we don't suppress creativity. The opposite. But in your room, in your space, in that moment where you are protected, please find your solution. I will never tell Neymar what to do in a certain closed space, because he will find a solution I never dream about. I will never tell Kylian, why? Why should I? I will never tell Marco Verratti what to do. He will find a solution that I did not find, not even if I think about it.
Talking about Neymar, Manchester United at Old Trafford, the way you guys performed there, is that a challenge for you to have that team perform the way they did, disciplined, strong, solid? They look mean with a Neymar and Cavani in the team.
In the beginning of the season, yes. Now, no. I think everybody is devoted now to this kind of game, and we are a group now, and I can feel that we are a strong group, and we put all the things on Neymar's and Eddie's shoulders against Liverpool. Don't underestimate Ney's hunger, like also and devotion to work hard for a team. He showed up in many important games.
Mbappe going through the middle, and Mbappe! Lovely. Faintest of touches, second goal for Paris Saint-Germain.
Kylian Mbappe, we can't do an interview without speaking about it, and I'm sure you never do. What's he like to coach?
Well, the guy is hungry, and he has a big personality with 20 years, really big. So this is not always easy, because the big personality they go not always on the easy way. He's challenging me as a coach, for sure. And at the same time, he's a super nice guy. For me, it is necessary that he has this kind of personality to challenge me, to challenge like everybody around him, because he has the hunger to be really a special player in history.
What could he be? I mean, everyone said he could be the best player in the world, yeah. But could he do the numbers? Could he do the consistency, sustained greatness?
For me, he's
Messi
a striker.
And
For me, he's a striker. For me, he's not a Messi. For me, he's a striker. But for me, he can be the best striker in the world.
Brazilian Ronaldo, yes. It's the closest I've ever seen to Ronaldo.
Yeah, this is a good. This is. I actually never thought about these comparisons, but this is a good one. Yeah, I would agree.
So, lastly, I'm not going to take any more of your time. What is success for Paris Saint-Germain?
Well, to tell success in 2 titles would I don't like this, but I like the way the path on what we are and the energy that we put on the field, and gives me a lot of satisfaction right now, how we play and how we behave and how we are all together. And let's see, don't limit ourselves.
So good luck with what you're going to do this season.
Whenever you want to come, you're invited for
really appreciate
lunch. I would love for dinner.
I'd love to, definitely, even to come and watch training. I don't want to watch before the Man United game because I know it's conflict maybe, but I would love to come and watch training and see
Can we do
you
it
do your
after?
thing.
After
Yeah.
Man United?
Yeah, definitely.
Man United,
Yeah,
yeah.
I understand that totally.
That would be a bit weird, huh? That would be a bit weird. How does he know? Di Maria plays on the right side in the second leg.
Going there today, I was so impressed with the manager. His relationship with the players, how in touch with his players he is. He humanises it all, and he's not a dictator. The clubs in England can definitely take lessons from what they're doing. It's making it, again, a lifestyle. This is more than just football. The growth off the pitch is phenomenal. That needs to be mirrored now on the pitch. They're putting the pieces in the jigsaw in the right place. I think they're setting the foundations to challenge, definitely. They'll be in the mix. These guys now are part of writing their history.